James Harrington sat in his dimly lit apartment, hunched over his desk, his fingers flying across the keyboard with practiced precision. He was a man of sharp intellect and talent, and for the better part of his adult life, he had dedicated himself to the world of computer programming. His proficiency in this realm had earned him a stable career and a comfortable life, but lately, a growing sense of disillusionment had begun to fester within him like an insidious disease. His surroundings were a testament to this dissatisfaction. The apartment, once neat and orderly, had become a chaotic mess, with clothes strewn across the floor and empty takeout containers piled high in the kitchen. Despite the material success James had achieved, he found himself yearning for something more, a purpose or a truth that would finally give his life meaning. It was on one of these restless nights that James found himself diving into the darker corners of the internet, the obscure forums and discussion boards where whispered rumors and outlandish theories abounded. In the depths of this digital rabbit hole, James stumbled upon a cryptic message that sent a shiver down his spine. The message, written by an anonymous user, suggested that the world as he knew it was not what it seemed. It proposed that reality was nothing more than an elaborate computer simulation, and hidden within the very fabric of existence was a secret passphrase. This sequence of words, when spoken, would elevate the speaker's privileges within the simulation, granting them power beyond their wildest dreams. The idea was absurd, of course, but something about it resonated with James. It gnawed at him like a worm burrowing into his brain, growing more and more persistent with each passing day. In the back of his mind, a voice whispered that perhaps this passphrase was the key to unlocking the meaning he so desperately sought. And so, James embarked on a journey that would consume him utterly. He scoured ancient texts and obscure treatises, searching for any trace of the mysterious passphrase. The once disciplined programmer now found himself consumed by an obsession that knew no bounds, his thoughts tangled in a web of esoteric knowledge and arcane symbols. As the weeks wore on, James's life began to unravel at the seams. His once stellar performance at work deteriorated, drawing concerned glances from his coworkers and stern warnings from his boss. Friends and family members tried to reach out, but James, lost in his all-consuming quest, turned them away one by one. It was in the depths of his despair that James made a startling discovery. In a dusty tome, written by a long-forgotten scholar, he found a reference to a place that seemed to hold the key to his search: the Library of Babel. This enigmatic library, said to be a digital collection of every possible combination of letters and symbols, was rumored to contain every book that had ever been written and every book that ever would be. With a mixture of dread and excitement, James knew that he had no choice but to explore the Library of Babel. Surely, he thought, the passphrase he sought must be hidden within its vast and chaotic depths. And so, with a trembling hand, James entered the digital labyrinth, not knowing that his journey would take him to the very brink of madness and beyond.